بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد. To mawqif or not to mawqif, that is the question. And after having spent hours explaining certain fundamentals of the religion, here I get the first comments on my videos. So I have, because my video has been published also on another YouTube channel called SP Files, they have asked me for permission to publish it. I granted them permission to do so. So I have somebody who calls himself Unknown Person, Abdullah Deluxi. Do you know that he promotes khuruj and calls to suicide missions such as Musa al-Sharif on Twitter, along with slandering other Sunnis online? I see your subscription to Sajid Lipam. Well, Sajid blocked the one who runs SP Files because he was trying to talk Sajid out of being a so-called bootlicker and to not follow the ulama. Furthermore, he then goes to say, by the way, which scholars advise us to go to Abdullah Deluxi? I never heard of him before. There's so many who advise us to go to Salafi publications though. Does he hold your position on khuruj? First of all, Unknown Person, you are making some very serious accusations here against somebody. And it is for the viewers to just go on that website and look for yourself. Do you think that the content of that website is closely or remotely calling to suicide bombing, etc.? But this is a very serious accusation. So could you please kindly tell us your identity before we get into further conversation so that we can hold you accountable for the claims that you make? It's too simple to just be anonymous and, accuse people like that over the internet and then busy people away from what they're trying to talk about. Now, how to refute me? How to refute me? Everything I have explained to you here, put into context of what we're talking about, the Su'ufuqi stuff, it boils down to two issues. And I have said that repeatedly. First issue, show me where Muhammad bin Hadi goes against qat'i matters from the deen that cannot be considered matters of ijtihad, khilaf afham, matters of ijtihad, that his position is clearly clashing with the Quran and the Sunnah. Show that to us. Where are these things? On the Su'ufuqi stuff that you're talking about, not on other things. Not on other things. Because those other things, they never bothered you. They've been around, they have never bothered you. So don't bring them up now, because these things actually apply to you. You're always very happy to use those things to your advantage. That's my first matter. Refute me in the following way. Show me where Muhammad bin Hadi went against the clear-cut qat'i matters of our religion that just cannot be interpreted or taken a position that he is in. That's the first matter. The second matter, you bring me qat'i proof from the nusus of the Quran and the Sunnah by using a correct methodology to come up with a ruling that tells me that I need to take a position concerning individuals when they quarrel. Right? Consider me a deviant. No problem. You've already done that. You go, your agents here in town, Nadeem, he goes around warning people against me. So I don't really have anything to lose. I don't want to justify myself or anything. You have considered me a deviant. No problem. All right? Consider me a deviant. Say, knock, knock, knock. Hello, I'm a deviant. I would like to understand the Sunnah. I have seen you people talk about this Su'ufuqi stuff and I'm trying to understand it. So could you please explain to me with proofs from the Quran and the Sunnah where your person that you are bashing day in, day out, and forcing people to be in line with your bashing, can you explain to me where he went against the Quran and the Sunnah? You see, I'm a deviant, I don't understand. Right? Second point, me as a deviant, I never understood the matter of taking a position, a mawqif. Right? So could you please explain that to me? Could you please bring me clear proof from the Quran and the Sunnah that explain why I have to take a mawqif, not about the Quran and the Sunnah, not about the masail qat'iyah from the deen, about individuals, like you asking people to do. So I hope that's clear. Alright? Abbas, Abu Yahya, Farhat Abbas, Nadim, right? You are the two tullab ilm that I know. If you want to refute me, that's what I want you to refute me on. All the rest is not really important. However, if as tullab ilm, you would like to have a niqash on certain matters that I said, where we act like tullab ilm act, you can come here on my terrace. My door is open for you. Nadim, you promised my student that you would, quote, deal with me. Alright, that you would, come and, deal with me. Well, I've been waiting for, I think, 2 months now. And I asked him to send you reminders to come and deal with me. So if you want to come and do that, my door is open. We can come here and sit as grown adults, people who have respect for ilm, people who have respect for the deen of Allah, and put our masail on the table and have a discussion as mature tullab ilm would have. If you want to do that, that's out there as well. You're very welcome to. So of course, we're in the lockdown period. However, we can do that, inshallah ta'ala. This lockdown period shall one day come to an end. May Allah preserve the Muslims. So, now for the normal people. Ramadan might start tomorrow. I am not sure how I will manage to continue this series during Ramadan. I will do my best to continue and delivering on the matters that need to be clarified concerning this, because we're not done yet. However, I can't make a promise. This is going to be the first Ramadan without the surrounding structure that we have been used to. This was a big luxury, maybe a ni'mah that we have not shown enough gratitude for. So I really don't know how the dynamics of this month of Ramadan are going to play out. So I can't make big commitments. However, I shall do my best. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.